Welcome to the show, it's Mr. Mask TV. Serving all the drama just the way it should be. Stars and news making headlines daily. Turn up the volume, let's span it through globally. Entertainment drama, it's all in our queue. Celebrities and headlines coming straight to you. Stay tuned, stay bright, we got the newest scoop. Mr. Mask TV.
Welcome to Mr. Mask TV, your go-to YouTube channel. Join us for exciting content. Support us with your donations. Cash App Mr. Mask TV. Every bit helps us grow. Thank you for your support. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. At Mr. Mask TV, we create entertaining videos. From reviews to challenges, there's something for everyone. Join our community today. Your support makes a difference. Help us reach new heights. Why choose Mr. Mask TV? We offer unique content, engaging, fun, and informative. Join our growing family. Your support fuels our passion. Together, we can achieve more. Ready to join us? Visit Mr. Mask TV on YouTube. Subscribe for the latest updates. Donate to the Cash App Mr. Mask TV to support Connect.
You know what? Fuck all that. I ain't got time for it. I ain't got time and got to go. Okay? I need my background music. Where it's at, we should talk about this shit. I'm not trying to expose nobody. I don't care if I make people mad. Shit. I'm damn near almost shadow banned on YouTube as it is, so I don't give a fuck. Okay? And my smoky Alfredo was I don't give a fuck. Okay? I'm on that time. And one thing about me, I ain't no ass kissing. And I can't be bothered. You feel me? I'll tell you that much. Now, the diddler. Did he do it? I'm seeing so many people come out and speak for this man. I'm hearing people celebrate because one of the witnesses that showed up, allegedly, in the courtroom, basically lied allegedly on a statement that she was gonna give. So she told a lie on top of a lie on top of a lie. Then they said that they don't even know why they brought her to court. Then the badgering with the jury, the allegations that's come. You know what? And then an interview with Mr. Al B. Shore himself. Now, one thing for sure, and two things we know: Al B. Shore loved Kim Porter. Okay, I'm talking about the Kim Porter before she got with it. Okay, she wrote about it in her book and some more shit. Okay, but for some reason, Al B. Shore won't let it go. He said, "Diddy got to pay." He said, "Ain't no way." And y'all might say otherwise, but I think Al B. Shore might be one of the ones on the stand. That's just allegedly, okay? You ain't hear that from me, but I think that might be a.
Is using his second chance at life to fight for health equity.
After surviving a coma and liver transplant, he's an advocate pushing for real healthcare change. He's also exposing shocking truths about the music industry and recording artist Diddy in his upcoming tell-all, Do You Believe Me Now? It comes out this fall. I'll be sure, though, is joining us this morning. Good to see you.
So good to see you.
You look good. You feeling good?
I am so blessed. We woke up this morning. We don't call it a comeback like LL says, right? Mm-hmm. This is like updating my software. I'm truly grateful to be here. And Roseanne.
Al, the last time you were here, you could barely walk up the step to sit down here. Barely.
You were my first interview with Cristal, right?
Yes.
When I was released from the hospital, and it was just, what an amazing journey it's been. You know, I figured, look, when you get lemons, make Arnold Palmer.
So, what are you doing now? How are you getting the word out?
Well, you know,
it's
been an amazing journey. I get the call from my co-founder, Ms. Rachel Nordlinger. We started the Health Equity and Transplantation Coalition, and we are advocating in Congress, fighting for equal access to quality health care, just focused, and my focus, obviously, you know, standing in Congress and speaking in front of Congress, I've made it very clear. I real life question, there's no marketing in my life. Roseanne,
That's
we
good.
will.
It's good what's going on in your life, Al B. Shore. We're glad that you made it from a tremendous recovery. Even though allegedly they saying that it was the diddler, the reason that you was in the, we ain't gonna go there, okay? We just glad that you recovered, bro. We glad to see you in your best shape. We glad that you got a relationship and a bond back with your son, even though the man tried to keep it. We ain't gonna go into that, okay? We're just happy for you, okay, Albie? I just want to say that.
Like, what happened to you?
Yeah, so
Because you just collapsed, right?
yeah, so you know, just mysteriously out of the blue, you know, which we do talk about in the book.
Yes,
What that,
I want to get into
what
that.
Out of
what
the
that
blue, you
process
heard
is.
him.
But yeah, so
He
it's
said,
it's
not
been
me.
quite a journey, and as I said, you know, even as it relates to writing the book, I went through
That's mighty strange. You healthy, and then randomly, mysteriously, out of the blue, you just become sick. It's almost the same thing that happened.
many, almost, you know,
I don't know.
more than a decade of being scrutinized and clowned by law enforcement, them telling me, you need some help. Sex trafficking, really? What's wrong with you? No way. You know, just, but not realizing that they were also working
Wow.
for the situation.
Because you were
Wow.
hinting, saying,
Posting,
Yeah.
I get calls, take it down, or
Threatens. He was the only one at one point speaking. Nobody else was saying anything, but he was out there advocating. He was out there speaking on it and everything. Okay, and being attacked for it, as you can see, by the people that say that they serve us, which is crazy to me. But that's how it works.
else, so on and so forth.
but this is about Diddy, so let's be
This
clear
about-
for
okay,
everybody that
this is
doesn't
about
know.
Diddy, who's about to, his trial's about
Starts on
to
Monday.
start. Yeah,
Yes.
they're selecting a jury.
But you were on this train years ago.
Yes, many, many years ago, I posted some information that was, you know, basically trying to save my life. And thank goodness to my ex, you know, the wonderful Kim Porter, the late Kim Porter, who you know, kind of warned me all along the way to, you know, just kind of watch your back, so on and so forth. And I didn't understand
because
why.
of Diddy.
Oh,
Basically.
Do you believe that she died of pneumonia?
Absolutely not.
Why?
Jeez.
What evidence do you have?
She was in the best of health. We just saw each other prior to her passing.
Now for all the motherfuckers out there, he said, "Did he go get out? He go get away." They messed up on the case because I've been saying all that shit out there. We gonna play some videos of people. I'm gonna call out a couple people. That's on my chopping block. I ain't gonna give you too much talk. Don't worry about it. Not enough to flag my shit in there. I ain't gonna go too hard, but I am gonna call you out about this shit. Right? It's a few of you motherfuckers that gotta get called out. Okay. But besides that point, what I'm getting at is the whole situation with Kim Porter. Right? Okay. Diddy basically took her from this man that he was already best friends with. So kind of went under from allegedly what she wrote in her book. Okay. That the whole time. Okay. Not only that, he would be interested in other things. Like them two being together. Some other type look. We gonna but what I'm saying is if y'all basing off the one witness and what happened on the case with what's coming up from Kim Porter all the way to the stuff with Cassie, you are delirious if you think that this is over with, of anything, or this man is walking out of anything. That's what I don't understand. But hey, what do I know? Okay? Like y'all said, I don't have a degree. I don't have none of that. None of this. But hey, and one thing I know for sure, two things I know for sure. Did he do it? Anyway, we're going to continue.
Actually celebrating our son's new Netflix Christmas special. And she was doing just fine. In fact, we were all at the event together at Netflix in the lobby.
Oop.
Sean,
Stop
myself,
cussing.
the children, you know, all having a great time, and I'm
Chat box
grabbing
is
Sean
open.
like, "What?" And she's in the back going,
Everybody
"Stop,"
go.
you know. So it was a really festive opportunity just for all of us to be together, because it's nothing like the circus that's out here. So it was a lot of the stuff, you know, came to surprise, but a lot of the stuff will be revealed because, and that's why I thought it would be a good idea to finally tell my story. Every network came to me, participate in so and so, but I said, listen, I have no interest in speaking about another man.
But you are in the book.
Yeah, right. But this, I will speak about where our paths cross and what's most relevant, and something I've been trying to say for many, many years. And unfortunately, Roseanne, even with Sean being incarcerated, that's not a celebration. There's no celebration in it. First and foremost, there's way too much collateral damage, and in many, many ways. Many people's lives are affected, and in fact, a genre of music that I grew up in is ruined right now.
You're blaming Diddy for that?
I'm blaming this entire industry and the way it's gone. And, you know, there's no one person that's
You
in
heard
charge,
what he said.
but this level and this magnitude of a
You
story.
heard what he said. An entire genre is gone right now. I be like, I don't even want to listen to Biggie no more. That shit hit hard. That shit hit different. Now I don't know. I listen to more popular Biggie anyway. But just saying, like in general, like that shit don't even be hitting no more. Cause then you see the shit this man been done fucking did, and then the songs and shit, and then the shit would look. It's too much, right? This man was a real fucking boogeyman, a legend. The real deal, a boogeyman. And to this day, to this motherfucking day, you still got people out here defending him. Because ain't no telling what he got on them. Or if ain't no telling what they got on them, then they could be afraid of it getting out. You got a lot of shit. The whole fucking Hollywood, to be honest, I feel is in an uproar. Because they don't know what the fuck to expect. They don't know what's happening, what's going to come, or anything like that. But one thing we do know is this trial might get serious. This might be one of the most serious trials we ever fucking seen. And who's not to say something might happen or might not happen. Okay? So, hey, what do I know?
Of detriment, of diabolical, you know, just heinous, you know, whatever's really going on. It's unfortunate.
Is Diddy suing you or threatening to sue you?
No.
No?
I have the truth.
But
Yeah,
one
he
thing
can't
is,
sue
you
us.
have volunteered to testify at the trial, correct?
Not as of yet. Actually, I was subpoenaed.
Okay.
So my attorneys worked something out. So I believe when the time is right, you know, I'm going to discuss it with my attorneys.
But you're willing to?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, I am. You know, and again, there's no, like I said, this is not marketing for me. I'm living this
that's a
life.
little
And
different.
the only reason I wanted to tell the story, Kurt, was very specifically because I was ignored. There was the most expensive PR campaign against me to shut me down. If you actually knew what they did to me, there was a bounty on my head. There was a bunch of stuff.
Damn.
So do you think specifically then that
Talk about it, bro.
Sean Diddy Combs or people
You gotta come out with
affiliated
your
with him
book.
did something to you that caused you to have multi-organ failure?
I believe this.
You hear what he just said? Multi-organ failure. And I started out with this video because I wanted people to know how the fuck just to the motherfuckers out there, to the people that's out there. Did you hear what happened in court today? The jello pudding. This ain't fucking Will. This ain't Bill Cosby. This ain't R. Kelly. This is the motherfucker that they literally call a monster. Okay, for a reason. Ain't no telling what else to come up. But we gonna get into it, okay? But if you're tuning in, be sure to hit that like, comment, subscribe. I'm on board with Mr. Master. Okay?
Be the case, yes. Absolutely.
Wow.
My first time saying it.
Are you concerned that he still has power outside of incarceration?
Remember, I'm the only one who spoke up, and I'm the only one left alive. So this is not about a scared thing, you know. It's just time to reveal the truth. I mean, it is what it is. I went through many, many years of scrutiny and being dragged face first on the concrete, you know, being called delusional and things of that nature. When I said sex trafficking and all the things that I said, because my job was not, listen, I don't want to take down your business if that's what you're doing. Just stay out of my backyard. Stay out of what I'm doing. I'm focused, you know. How did we start this, Kurt, from Mount Vernon, writing love songs, to a case, you know, arguably bigger than OJ, you know, in 2025. It doesn't make any sense. We're not supposed to be here. Like I said, there's no celebration in any of this.
Do you feel because you're not supposed to be here, that gives you the freedom to talk now? Because you survived?
Yes, I believe so. I believe so. Listen, my faith serves me so well. You know, I'm in prayer every single day, multiple times a day, just saying, you know, just let's get this right. And when you think about it, for me, I don't even wish him harm. I don't wish him, you know, I don't want to be here. I would love for us to all be, you know, riding in the sunset. We sold millions of records. We've affected the culture. We celebrated our genre of music that we came from, hip hop. You know, this is supposed to be a celebration. This shouldn't be a national court case. So there's no anger with me. I don't produce anger, jealousy. That just doesn't come from me.
Listen, I can't wait to read the new memoir. It's called Do You Believe Me Now? It's out September 9th. But in the meantime, if people want to know more about transplants and organ donation, they can go to transplantsforall.com.
Absolutely, absolutely. And we're doing such amazing work. You know, Live On New York, you know, we're partnering with transplant organizations who are really doing the work on the ground. You know, we have some interesting meetings. It's like, this has been such a godsend as it relates to, this is why I'm not angry at any individual. That's why we're here now. And I'm here to celebrate. I'm going to celebrate properly. And, you know, right now, the industry is corny. We need a reset. So this is the time for the great reset.
Keep turning those lemons into Arnold Palmer,
That's right.
as you like to say. I see you got your Knicks hat on.
Come on now,
Corny.
listen.
Can you afford tickets to those
Need
games?
a reset. You
Crazy
heard what he
right now.
said.
Listen, the tickets are crazy, but I kept something in the shoebox. Listen, I'm from the era of Patrick Ewing, John
exactly.
Starks,
The last time they were in
Charles
the finals.
Oakley, right?
Yeah.
The last time they were, so I was on the floor then, and it's been a long time because there was this guy named Michael Jordan in the league.
Yeah.
But listen, these guys are doing their thing. Now imagine taking 2 in Boston.
Wow.
Do you know I'm from Boston?
Oh,
I was
We're
born
not
in Cape
talking about that, Albie.
but I
No,
grew
I
up
was
in
a
Mount
big Knicks
Vernon.
We
fan.
love you.
Okay, shout out to Al B. Shore. We glad that he done got out the damn Diddy juice and yeah, my bad. I'm back. We glad that he done got out of that potion that he was on. He feeling better. His organs is getting back better. That's what we need. But don't ever take your ass back, bro. And that's kind of messed up, but that's hella messed up. And y'all talking about this man finna get out. Good luck on that one. You got a long way to go. Long way to go. Long way to go. You feel me? Moving on. What we on next? Yep. I just don't even understand. And you gotta put, you know what's crazy? Y'all gotta pay attention to the people that be defending this man and acting like this man didn't do anything wrong. It was them be the ones. Okay? I'm gonna show you one right now. This nigga here. And I ain't even finna get into the whole. Hey, Armand.
I wonder if
Armand is known for being at the Diddy party.
HoneyBook has any new clients for me today.
I wonder where my best leads come from.
To. Look,
I wonder if I'll get paid on.
besides Zeus parties, Armand was a Diddy bopper on top of Diddy bopper. You can't get no more Diddy bopper than Armand. And to see Armand, I gotta cook. I'm sorry. It's only right. I'll wait for niggas to come my way. I'm exposing today. What you talking about? Anyway, to see Armand hopping on a bandwagon, a diddler, and Diddy bopping like the way he is, just shows Armand what the fuck you had. They say your album sales wasn't doing too well there, bud. Yo. You cannot believe everything you hear. Motherfuckers will lead you astray. They out here celebrating. We already knew the girl. The girl, isn't that the one? Isn't the girl that's testifying in this court is allegedly somebody, a rapper, baby mama? Was that the one that was 50 Cent baby mama? Because that's the girl that they was talking about. Didn't she say she was the ring? Didn't they say she was the ringleader and all that shit that was doing the setups? She was the Young Miami before the Young Miami alleged. but now you got Diddy boppers out there. I'm telling y'all got people out there that defend this man. They don't see him doing nothing wrong. They love the propaganda. They love to spin stories and go into the favor of their way. And you got thousands of people. Some of your people that think they see themselves as the holiest of the holies. You know, you can't get no more fear of God, loving, fearing, and all this shit. At the same time, these people don't go against that. They don't believe in that shit.
she was kind of venting about.
If it ain't about the money, don't be blowing me up.
About it.
All they
She was
care
like,
about.
you know, if I go through this line, mind you, now this is not black people. This is not like this is everybody now. This is like
Let's get to
that
it.
one.
I'm
But I'm like, I'm gonna get in here. I don't care what nobody says. Boom.
about getting the courtroom.
They let me in. I get in the courtroom. Everybody got their New York media passes. I'm working on getting mine.
Now Armando showed up to the courtroom. He giving people his explanation of him showing up to the courtroom and what the fuck went down with the situation.
Shout out to my boy James.
I ain't finna get into
Like a
all
little
that.
timid. Then he would look at, and I'm looking to see if we can make eye contact. We made eye contact.
Hold on, who you talking about? I know he ain't talking about Diddy. See what I mean? You see what y'all talking about? I'm lying. He talking about we made eye contact. I look. I hope he was talking about.
I'm like, oh. When he walked in, I'm not gonna hold you. I was like, oh shit. I mean, shoot. I got scared. He don't look like the, you know, Diddy bopping Diddy.
See what I mean? Since what setting you saw Diddy bopping nigga Diddy? How many parties you done been to, my bro? It's okay to say that you've been to the parties. We understand. We already heard you done been there, just like you've been to Zeus parties.
Hair's gray.
Just say that.
Body's a little out of shape. He had on a white collar shirt with like a blue sweater, and he looked back ever so gracefully, like a little bit, but he was moving so frail at first. He kind of looked back and he was like a little timid. Then he would look, and I'm looking to see if we can make eye contact. We made eye contact, but he's waving a little bit at all the media and everybody in the room, seeing who's there, seeing who's supporting him. I don't think his family came, but his friend came. His friend, I forget the guy's name, but he always wears a free Diddy hoodie, a free Diddy sweatshirt.
Another Diddy bopper like you. You know who the friend name, you just don't want to say it. We know you know who the fuck the friend name is, you just don't want to say it, okay, bro? But it's okay. He continue.
He comes to every trial. He said in front of me. Jesus, I gotta figure out this guy's name. Let me see. I think I have it on video, but I'm gonna write it down next time.
Look.
But I think it's one of his best friends. It's like Charlie Mack or something like that. So anyway,
tell y'all.
Diddy's there, full head of gray hair.
Look, he checking out his man.
He almost
you saw the way he was talking about how he came in, talking about he tinted and all this shit. He paid attention to every fucking thing, detail and all. That nigga been to a Diddy party. Did you get Mariah Carey, bro? Did he touch your body? Da-da-da-da-da. Cause the way you explain this shit, bro, it was like he was happy. Look, I ain't gonna rewind it back.
Looked like
What the fuck I saw?
Bill Cosby.
Oh damn, he looked that bad.
And he felt a little frail.
It was I that took the jello pudding because it was
glasses, prescription, black. So he's in there, and I'm looking at him, and he's looking around. And then you start to see he gets comfortable because they're going through the process. So a little bit of me felt like, and like one of the first things I said was like, wow. Ooh. I was scared. It felt like this is what he actually looks like. You know that idea, like when they think that when he's on top, when he's taking all the energy from these people. It seems like now, like everyone's got their soul back, and now he's left with himself, and he's all he's got. And you see the real life.
I don't know what the fuck this man is talking about. Like what? Like I get it, bro, but you doing too much. You too. He's getting his soul back, and everybody else is just soulless. What the fuck, Armand? Bro, get to the point. Get to the fucking point. Did you right now? Like for real.
And I mean this in the most respectful way. I don't even know how else to say it.
Hit the like if y'all too.
I'm not going
be
to
sure
say
to
it.
comment.
But he looked like,
Subscribe to
you know
who? No,
he
who is?
kind of looked like an actor that had been in one of those slave movies, if you know.
So you mean to tell me this nigga done got dressed up by somebody in Hollywood for a slave portrayal in the courtroom? Is you spilling the beans, Armand? Is you giving out the sauce of how he conquered and played the innocent face? That's what you saying? Because that's what I got out the whole fucking thing so far. Bro, you blowing me. No, it's just...
Literally standing up. James is sitting down. He walks right in front of me, starts talking to James, doesn't even look at me, doesn't greet, doesn't say, hey, good morning. Nothing, just like has a full conversation, walk like, just like kept like doing like around me. It was like weird.
Okay, nigga, you act like you that important, bro. See what I mean? Like, is it an exception? Was the nigga supposed to notice you and say something like, what's up? Did you want a hug from the nigga? Is that why you mad, bro?
But he got out of his seat out of nowhere, came over to the side where that black guy was, and was like, why are you here? Are you media?
I'm gonna start roasting, man.
What do you want? And the guy was like,
I'm trying to be nice for YouTube. Because last time they told me I'd be cussing too much, so I try to slow it down, you know. But sometimes
he went and sat down. So I don't. But see, in my mind, it could be, well, hey, but the guy's really good though. Like he's really good. Like a little bit arrogant, but he's a damn good reporter. So I'm like, well, what is that? So
this nigga kissed too much ass for me.
He's got an intern with him too. So he's telling the intern, watch everybody. Ask why are people here? What everybody wants to be a part of the movie. Why are they here? Why are they in the courtroom? What are they doing? You go make sure you ask everybody. Even you go get a video. So mind you, I'm trying not to be in his mouth, but I'm sitting here listening. I'm taking notes for myself. But I'm like, you know what I mean? I don't want him to come over here and talk with me, but I'm still listen and see what he's doing, and I'm seeing what he's writing. You know what I mean? So
get to the point, bro.
In my mind, it's two things.
Where the fuck is this going? I'm so
number one, maybe you're just trying to gather information on seeing who's in the courtroom, what side are they on, who are they with, so that, you know, when you write your stories, it builds your story. There's footage of it. They've got like 5 different variations.
Okay, let me get to it. There we go.
Scores.
Get to the fucking info, bro. You talking about the movie. Is you write a novel, nigga? Because you talk a lot. And you got a lot to say. I feel like the book shit is for you, bro. You can write hella fucking novels. I give you that. Because the expression and shit that you give and when you do shit, bro, come on now. But
not the escort's pass. So don't derail the conversation. That's kind of what I got from it. So there's that. So there's a score, but then there was also a picture from, I was trying to find it, 2005, May 19th.
Oh, shit.
Was it 2005? I think it was 2005. May 19th. That victim 1, I feel like it's Cassie. I'm just going to say it. Cassie.
It is.
She was in the picture, hugged up with a person. Okay? That person is, again, her witness. Or is it 2001? I think it might have been.
She was hugged up with a person that's her witness.
Either 2001 or 2005. But it was before Diddy. The defense does not want that picture admitted into evidence. I believe the prosecution wants that picture in there because it shows validity to the friendship of the witness that's going to corroborate Cassie's story. However, the defense doesn't want that picture in there because Cassie looks really, really young. And they don't want the jury to feel like Diddy was sleeping with Cassie during that time. So the prosecution said that,
oh hell no, nigga, no.
They will make it clear
Hold the fuck up.
that
Hold
the
the fuck
picture
up.
was taken well before Diddy.
What you not finna fucking do? No. I caught your ass. I caught you. I told you. Them Diddy boppers be coming. This nigga is trying to flip the narrative. And a picture will be shown. That picture will be, I promise. How much you want to bet? That picture will be shown. He lying. He trying to flip the narrative. He trying to take the way. This motherfucker, you see, you gotta watch the slide one. I'm telling y'all. They defend to the end, okay? They defend to the end. They gonna ride. They gonna ride for Diddy. They love Mr. Dance. Touch my body. Da-da-da-da-da. They like doing that. Fucking getting that Diddy baby oil and shit. They gonna cover their ass. Oh yeah, we gonna get to it. We gonna go to TMZ after this. I'm rapping every fucking thing. We finna talk about it. But you talking about the picture that they say they don't want to show because it was their underage. It doesn't matter if it was underage or not. They still have to fucking show that picture. They not gonna take that away, huh? Huh? What? We shall see when it come out. Because I promise you, we're gonna get sources from other people, Armand. And when it comes back that you was lying, bro, just know you caught your ass is caught in it.
So they came to terms with that. So that picture will be a part of the evidence.
But you just said they couldn't use the picture. You see what the fuck I mean? Did he not just say they can't use the picture of the evidence because they should be, or because they shouldn't use the picture because he was so young and it would give him a bad look? No, that nigga was around young people. We saw the video of him and Justin Bieber. Do you want me to pull it up? Poe Justin. They better hope he don't become a witness on the stand. They better hope he don't never come to his fucking senses. Continue. Pissing me the fuck off.
That picture will be a part of the evidence.
Yeah, I know it will.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So,
like I said.
But they were fighting hard on that because they were like, well,
fight what?
Juror.
Fight what? It's evidence. What are you fighting? It's evidence.
To associate this picture in her youth as if Diddy.
Why was he with the picture, her in a picture at her youth though? Was he actually around this girl while she was young like that? Because if that's given what it seemed, shit, they did the same thing for R. Kelly. What makes it different from him? Because he got more money? Huh. Interesting. So if R. Kelly, they did the same shit for him with the tapes and all, they had fucking tapes, okay? And they showed all that shit. You mean tell me the defense and everybody trying to argue this shit down to not let that be shown because what are they hiding? Something ain't adding up.
Was sleeping with her then, and the prosecution said, no, we won't do that. We'll make it clear that this is before Diddy, but we need to use this picture. So the picture came in.
Of course it did.
Now, there was conversation about coercion and things like that. And the judge asked the prosecutor, they said, well, you do know that if you guys do that in the cross-examination, that now you're opening up for the defense to come in and interrogate Cassie. Long story short, that lawyer said, Diddy's lawyer said, let me just be real. They're not hiding the fact that, there was some fighting and abuse and things like that. Like they're well aware of that. Okay,
They don't give a fuck.
The video with him beating up Cassie in the hotel. They got 3 different videos. They got the regular footage. They got news footage of it. They've got like 5 different variations of that video. That's going to be put out. That's coming into play.
Damn.
Everybody understands that. So now what they're going to do, what the defense is going to do, they're going to attempt, he pretty much just said it. They're going to attempt to humiliate Cassie. They're trying to take away the.
How are they going to attempt to humiliate her? By showing all the nasty stuff that she was doing? Because that's the only way they can attempt to humiliate her. But wouldn't that have to include the acts that she was doing with other people? Why the nigga was recording? Ain't no telling what the fuck he was at around this fucking situation. This is why I don't understand about how they keep saying that they're going to humiliate. Whoever fucking come out on these fucking videos and tapes allegedly that they have, they're going to get fucking humiliated, bro. One way or another. I'm just saying. This is why y'all niggas was doing favors for favors. This is why Diddy had one up on a lot of you motherfuckers, allegedly. Okay? Or we gonna say the people in Hollywood, allegedly. I don't know if he fed part of that or not, okay? I'm just saying. Yeah. It's a part of the it's a tactic. Okay. But some ain't adding up with this shit. Cause I just want to know what's the play. Cause I'm hearing shit about the jury, the being bribed, and some more shit. Like it's a lot of shit going on.
Mm-hmm. Also, before I was there, you know, some of the reporters were speculating that, you know, there's going to be more celebrity witnesses.
Oh yeah, they're going to be. Don't say
celebrity
speculating.
Witnesses, but here's the
speculation.
All the celebrity witnesses are not against Diddy. Some
of course
them
they not.
Are coming to Diddy's defense, allegedly. Now, this wasn't said in court.
Okay, notice he said all of them are not. Okay, but that's a lie. Because some of them are. Because I told y'all, I just pulled up a video, I'll be sure before this. I promise you, that man might be on that stand. I'm letting y'all know that shit down before it happened. And when it happened, just know I was the first one to fucking say it and call the shit before people even know. And if that's the case, then he really hiding some shit. So he got some shit. And that's just one. There's too many. Okay, I mean, how do you put this? This man done did too much shit that it's too hard to cover his ass at this point. There's nothing they can do. It's all out of their hands. Look at them. They tied. Look at Armand. Armand kissing ass. He shaking hands. He popping it. He twerking at the red light on the headlight. All that shit. Doing it. Whatever he can to save his man. But I hate to break it to you, Armand. Polo Tink Tink ain't coming back. Polo Tink Tink ain't getting out soon. Polo Tink Tink gone. Okay? He gone. He ain't coming back. Okay? Y'all can hang it. So if you was getting any money or have any side deals that you was getting, maybe it was just another stream of income or something. Maybe you was doing a favor for a favor and he was giving you certain things. That shit is crumbling down. Crumbling down. Okay? Because we know how Diddy played with them Yo type and Saucy 1010. They say he got a type. If it ain't show type, bro, it's the Saucy 10 times. That's what they say.
But this is just, me talking to the reporters stuff outside.
Don't hurt the message now.
But a lot of celebrities were named to the jury. I'm just catching you guys up from the days that I wasn't here. Names like Michael B. Jordan, Young Miami was mentioned.
We already knew that was coming. And she one of the ones who's gonna be defending Diddy. She's one of the ones that's gonna be defending Diddy to the fucking T. I promise you. She gonna get on that stand and she gonna be all Team Diddy. She gonna talk about all the good shit he done did for her. How she went on shopping sprees and all this extra other shit. He done bought her. What? How much was he paying her? About a few hundred K a month just to be in a relationship with the nigga. But we don't. Now that we know what the fuck was in play, we know damn well that few hundred K shit a month was not for the relationship shit. Now we get the play, okay? For those who smart enough to put two and two together, okay? Allegedly. But yeah, now we get the play of why the fuck she was getting paid that much, okay? A lot of his girls, why they was getting paid this much, because he did have a lot of people. Women they put on payroll, like I said. You get big enough and you a celebrity, shit. Kanye did it. Kanye had women sign contracts, and they still went over them NDA. Because if you really think about it, an NDA don't mean shit, but they tell you it means something. But in our reality, it don't mean shit. That shit is temporary. It does not last long. That shit expires very quick. That's what they don't tell you about NDAs. They can say, "Oh yeah, we had an NBA. It was disclosed and shit." And then expired. That shit don't hold for too long. That shit don't stick for too long. Especially if it ain't written up correctly. Just saying. Anyway, let's continue.
I don't know if she's going to be coming in, but Lauren London was mentioned.
Ooh.
Michael Myers.
Ooh. Woohoo! Not Austin, but himself. And not Miss Nunu. Miss Nunu. Is that in ties with Nipsey? Did I go a little bit too far, y'all? My bad. I ain't trying to step into that pathway, but I just had to think about it. We're gonna leave it alone.
I mean, any and everybody you could possibly think of was almost mentioned. No Jay-Z. So this is going to be a very, very messy case.
Very, very messy.
All the dirty laundry is coming out. And they're about to air Cassie. Diddy and his team are about to air Cassie out for blood. They're about to drag her through it.
You see that? They're about to air her out. But what about Diddy getting aired out? He already been aired out, bro. Then we just hit. Hold up. Since you want to talk about air out, should I pull up the video about him getting the bump bump? I think that brother got the bump bump. And he's spreading that shit around. They say Hollywood is filled with the shit that you want to be down. I think he got the bump bump. And he always in on trial. But his ass gonna have to walk down that line just like the Green Line. That was a freestyle, y'all. I just made that shit up. Although it can't. Don't mind me, okay? But then
they're about to drag her. They're going to drag her through the mud. And the guy literally said, he said, "I'm just going to be honest with you. Where our angle is, she was just as nasty. She was just as abusive. She was an abuser." I don't know if that worked.
That's not going to work, bro. It's not going to work. Where's the evidence? Where's the proof? Where's the videos? You know it's not going to work. Look at that face.
Works though. I don't know if that justifies kicking and stomping her, but I think they're trying to take away the coercion of it all and say, no, there was no coercion. He wasn't hitting her and making her do this stuff. They just had a toxic relationship because they know that they can't.
How the fuck do you sound when that shit is on video? Next thing you know, they're going to be saying it's AI. What the fuck? See, this is what I say, like, fucking some people, man, I don't fucking know. It's the attention spans for me. They don't last that long. My nigga, what? Huh?
Refute or hide that surveillance video.
Okay.
They know they can't get rid of that. So now they have to make it seem like Cassie was fighting too.
How they gonna do that? with text messages.
So
Fake text messages that they can create. Shit, anybody can do that. That shit ain't gonna hold in the courtroom.
it's the interest.
Oh, y'all didn't know that the text message shit don't really mean nothing in the courtroom. That's not. Oh, y'all didn't know that. Ooh, little jewel for y'all how it works in the courtroom. Whenever they present anything to do with text messages and shit, yeah, they can kind of use that shit, but that's only to lead them in the door for other shit. They want to get a confession out of that shit. They present this to somebody, okay? They want somebody to end up eventually telling, okay, on the situation they did and admitting to it when they pull some shit out like that. Because 9 times out of 10, that shit don't stick. Just saying. But allegedly, because that shit can be fake, can be falsified, can be anything. Anybody can make that shit. So you need hardcore evidence unless they got the device there and they actually go through the device. You know, they have technology and shit that do that. I'm just saying. But yeah, it's getting serious.
Interesting situation. We covering it for you guys. I'll drop the link and see if anybody wants to come on here and give a couple thoughts on what y'all think is gonna go down. How you think this?
Anyway, he ain't say too much. He said exactly what the fuck I said. Diddy Bopper at his finest. Okay. Now let's get to the bump because I think that brother got bumps, bro. I saw some shit and it said Diddy had the bump. Yeah. They said he was spreading it around. They said he was spreading it around like wildfire. I said, show up. Also, shout out to Armand. Shout out to whoever video I did before that. I can't remember who video I did today. Oh, Fox 5 in New York. And yeah, and this one here is, what is his name? Oh, he be on. He like that one girl. What's her name? He like Tissa Tails, but fucking.
You could have 1 million followers and still not be able to pay your bills.
Over 1 million creators and brands are growing faster, engaging better.
Guys, I'm currently in a clay mud hut.
What's his name? Okay, shout out to him. I can't think of his name. I gotta bear with. Marad. I haven't really pronounced that.
In the middle of a village in Muscat, Oman. It is everything. Get you guys some culture. Do you understand? This is why.
No, right on. Shouts out to everybody and their cultures and representing them. We know where they come from. And always exploring because there ain't nothing more beautiful than nature. I promise you. Get out more. It'll help you. Change your mood and everything. You can be mad at the fucking world. Your ass go outside and get right with nature. Your ass be good. I promise you. Okay? Let the bullshit aside. Anyway, what the fuck going on? Oh, okay. I want to know. I heard, but then they say the man that he paid $5,000 had to bump too. I mean 5 mil. And then
video, subscribe to the channel. Before we get into the Diddy. In regards to unauthorized use of basically the children and custody violations on behalf of Kim Kardashian. We represent Kanye West and Miss Bianca Sensory, not Bianca being dragged into the legal matters, talking about we represent Bianca. Talking about how Northwest, St. West, Chicago West and Palm West. Palm or Psalm? Is it Psalm West? Pazam.
It's supposed to be like Palm.
Why did I feel like I said that wrong?
You did, bro.
Hold on. How do you pronounce?
It's like Psalms, like the fucking Bible shit. That's how it's pronounced. Okay. Anyway,
it's me, guys. I'm so sorry. I know that this is annoying you, and I meant to get straight into the video.
Yeah, bro. I just want to hear about the bump situation. Man.
Basically saying that unauthorized exposure of Northwest, denial of custodial access, and exploitation without consent is basically the three main structures that Kanye West is coming for Kim for. So this is an official.
Kanye Kanye and Kim drama.
Legal battle that has started. A cease and desist has been used.
Kanye is the prime definition.
And we're going to see if Kim.
What happens when you're a nigga and you're in society and you get a little bit too much money? Prime example. I don't know how the fuck else to put it. When you're a nigga and you society, you get too much money where you can sit at the table with the rest of them billionaires and shit sit, and you can sit eye to eye to them, make the same decisions they make and shit. They don't like that shit. That's when they start turning their nose and looking the other way and shit. You're around now.
Violates that or doesn't care about it and basically continues to post
But don't say that I'm defending Kanye, because Kanye is a weird ass nigga. He had that shit going on with him and his brother and all that shit. And then I want to do a video, but I'm gonna do one on the school situation, because the shit that happened with him in that school, that nigga need to go. Okay, I don't even think he should have it. I don't fucking know which parent is better for them kids. I mean, I want to say Kim is a good parent, but then again, I don't fucking know. Cause anyway,
West or adheres to it and, you know, deletes all content of her. I don't think Kim is going to do that, because, you know, she definitely is going to be more in custody and will easily use the way Kanye has been behaving online as a plus, and it's just going to get very ugly between them two guys. It really has just begun.
Shit, when did it stop getting ugly?
And this is the first legal mark. Kanye is still crashing out, in my opinion.
That nigga been crashing out. He ain't gonna never stop either. But why we talking
I do understand why he wants to be careful, considering that this man is where she was.
With Framer, the things you design become real. Framer feels like a design.
How long we been on this one?
Worried about basically having an STD.
Okay, hold on. After this, I got to end it, y'all. I've been on this one for too long. It's been on. Yeah, this him. The same one he paid $5 million allegedly to.
Pass on to her via Diddy and went to go get herself checked because she didn't know what was going on with her physical health.
Damn ass. Anywho,
considering that this man is in multiple lawsuits with escort men, saying that, you know, he would want these people to ejaculate and then he would lick off the semen and eat it and etc. You don't even know what this man could be carrying. Do you understand? Considering the fact that there were stories even about Usher.
Oh no. And this is the man y'all defending?
Many years ago, which have been buried, and now we are
They did say Usher at a young age was rushed to the hospital and his mama knew about it and covered it up at a young age. Something to do with the rectum.
Looking at the Jonathan Oddie tape,
allegedly.
And maybe I didn't pick up on that, maybe I did, I don't understand, but he basically confirms that he was given herpes via Diddy. Now this is something that is irreversible. It's something that can't be cured. It's something that you learn to live with, and that unfortunately you have to take medicine when you have these kind of breakouts. Now what these breakouts look like, I have no idea, but definitely sounds painful and not nice. I don't know whether they're breakouts on your face, on your body, whatever they are. It is a shame, and that would basically mean that this is something that Cassie could potentially have. Now I believe an STD like this can also be quite dormant, so you might have it and you might not know for years and years and years, but it clearly is something that unfortunately is common but is irreversible.
Always good to go get tested and wrap it up. Stay safe. Okay? Don't play around until you really show. Okay?
And you know, if this is something that Diddy was giving to Jonathan Oddie, and Jonathan Oddie felt like he had to tell the police when he was arrested and he was talking about the tape, and he clearly made that sentence in regards to him wanting help. This man gave him something, he gave him herpes and etc. That means that Diddy is spreading this disease wide and beyond to.
So if Diddy gave it to him, that means everybody else don't know Hollywood, from the J-Lo's to everybody. Just think of all the people Diddy done mess with and dated. Cassie's to the fucking. Like, damn, he must have been spreading that shit around like it's nothing. But they say you have to catch it when it's an outbreak or something like that. So I don't know. But hey, nah, because that shit was Gucci. They said Gucci was spreading that shit through the corn world. We ain't gonna speak on it. But yeah, so
So many people, and there are so many men who've recently come out with lawsuits over the past year specifically, and men themselves in general don't want to get tested, whether it's every 6 months or every 3 months. So God knows what they've given to other people if this is what Diddy gave to.
You should be doing that shit every 2 or 3 months at least. Want to get checked at least. I feel like the average person.
Them in a forceful manner or not, whatever it may be. We also know that Diddy likes to do orgies, especially when it comes to celebrities and groups, from what people have seen at his parties. So that means that a lot of these celebrities,
him and TD Cakes, him and a lot of people,
are floating around with stuff like this. And you know, I can imagine it's on a land scale, absolute land scale, and I feel like this is something that needs. Okay, this man was clearly spreading things because alleged victims have confirmed this. Now, I'm not saying that this is a fact because it's Jonathan Oddie's story against Diddy's at this moment of time, but it's basically implying.
And the same Jonathan Oddie guy is unalive, so.
That and looking that way from what this man is saying. I feel like there are still more lawsuits to come from men as well. And I do feel like
he had to tally it up. I think he had 60 something lawsuits already that he got. Shit, he got more lawsuits than R. Kelly and fucking Bill Cosby, I think, put together. Just saying. There's a lot of them.
Some men are going to talk about the fact that they've been given STDs from this man. R. Kelly was apparently.
Oh, be prepared, because after this, I'm
only, running around giving the same stuff.
Video I'm gonna do.
They all flock together in the same circle.
And this next video is gonna hurt all the old heads. I might have a lot of old people being mad at me, but it's okay. And we gonna talk about it. And y'all can say whatever the fuck y'all want to, but we gonna speak on it because we gonna talk about it in this video.
They all flock together, guys, in the same. To multiple of his alleged victims and this baby oil when it came to medical supplies to help him continue to abuse people, but not for himself. And so, I just wanted to add and discuss this because it's very interesting. Now, in my trial video that I put up recently, I forgot to add the fact that there is a bad boy employee testifying. I made notes about this and I forgot to mention it. So that in itself is interesting because who is this bad boy employee? All of these people are going to be.
So it's a bad boy employee that's testifying? Ooh, Armand didn't say that. You see what I mean? Motherfuckers be leaving out shit. So you mean tell me we got a bad boy? So who? I wonder, is it somebody from making a band? Could it be? Could it be somebody that's like up there with Diddy that just don't like him? Could it be? Or is it somebody? No, but because if they testify, then that means they're not in his defense. See what I mean? Armand said all the people, mostly celebrities. Did he not say that they was gonna come and speak in favor of Diddy's behalf? I don't think that's true either. Yeah, he don't lie because you lied right there because Cassie is a celebrity herself and she was the first fucking one. So that right there is a fucking flat ass out lie. But to the average person, they don't put the logic sense together. They always say, "Oh well, it sounds so good." They make it sound so good. That's the first thing they say. They make it sound so good. Yep, sold your ass a dream. And look at you. You in Dreamville. You finally fucking woke up. By the time your ass wake up, you 65 years old. It's too fucking late for your ass.
She definitely is going to be plucked up and spoken about in this trial one way or another in transcripts, and I can't wait for that to happen. This is going to be a long trial for 3 months, so I definitely expect her name.
So you mean to tell me these people are going to be on jury duty for 3 fucking months and they not getting paid for it?
To come out in some kind of form, and I definitely feel like it's going to be a big conversation. Do subscribe to the channel, comment down below.
Shouts out to you, Morale, bro. You done gave me information that is key. I fucks with it. I would do another one, but we're gonna have to do a part 2, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna be on this one for over an hour. I appreciate you and stuff. Well, guys, we saw. Did he do it? Did he do it? No, hold on. Let me do this. Because I got something to say, okay? No matter who you are, okay? You put the fuck you are. I need to do it. And I'm going to say this real quick. No matter who you are, what type of money you have, how big you think your bag is, how big and bad you think you is, you might think you on top of the world. You might think you prom queen. But guess what? There's always somebody bigger than that. There's always somebody behind you for your spot trying to get you on team. And one thing's for sure. What's ever done in the dark will come to the light. Now, we don't know what's going to arrive after this Diddy case or happen on this Diddy case. But one thing I know, a lot of Hollywood will be exposed. And that's a fact. So, if you like this video, be sure to hit that like, comment, subscribe. I'm your humble host, Mr. Vance. I'm taking these motherfuckers' heads off, phones off, that heartbeat shit. Look, dead it. Okay? Until the next one, peace out.
Welcome to the show, it's Mr. Masked TV. Serving all the drama just the way it should be. Stars and news making headlines daily. Turn up the volume and span it through globally.